Hi, so for the next generation Ranger Raptor, we were really obsessed with how we could make this next gen product even better than the other Raptor. For us, the DNA of Raptor is all about off-road, and that's making sure that a vehicle can travel at high speeds comfortably, absorbing all those bumps. So we focused on the suspension. So we've really made sure we've upgraded everything on the next gen Ranger Raptor. The frame is now stronger. We've got our live valve damping with Fox shocks to ensure that we've got the best possible suspension system on this vehicle, with remote reservoirs to ensure that it can go across that terrain smoothly. We also heard from customers around engines. So they told us that the 2-litre bi-turbo was a great engine, but they'd love more performance. So we've given them the 3-litre twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 under the hood, mated to our 10-speed transmission, and this provides all the fun you need. To ensure that we can manage this engine in the T6 platform, we've made sure we've upgraded the brakes to make sure that it can stop safely. We've also made sure that we've got air flowing through the engine to make sure that it cools. So at the front you can see our FORD block lettering. We've given all of this space to allow the air to flow through. Under the hood we have the hydroform front structure that allows the air to circulate around the engine. And we've also now got hood and also these fender vents to allow the hot air to be drawn out when you're driving along to actually cool the engine. And what we've done is we have put this vehicle through the toughest torture testing you can imagine to make sure that it's durable for what customers are going to put it through. We have done desert durability, and we even shared this learnings with our Bronco Raptor in North America and done hundreds of thousands of kilometers to make sure that our engine, transmission and driveline is suitable for these harsh terrains. So for this next gen Ranger Raptor, we have a 2-speed electronically controlled transfer case. And this is a new technology that we've applied to the Ranger Raptor. And it's fantastic. It's got several modes that you can choose. You can choose it to have a 2-wheel drive mode in high and in low. You can also allow it to have a 4-wheel drive mode. And there is also a set and forget for auto mode. So really it's down to the customer to choose which mode they want. My favorite is 4 auto. And what that does is the transfer case decides where the power and torque goes to, each wheel individually, to ensure you've got the best grip on the terrain that you're traveling over. Now, some of the great features about this electronically controlled transfer case is that it's got some clutches inside it. And what that can do is when you're on tricky surfaces and when you're turning around tight corners, those clutches can open and close to allow you to actually drive smoothly without having driveline bind up. So again, a fantastic feature, and will certainly assist our off-road enthusiasts when they're driving on tough terrain. On this next gen Ranger Raptor, we have got some great off-road features. And the two we have that I love, that customers or enthusiast drivers will really enjoy, is the front and locking rear differentials. Now, we've had a locking rear differential on our trucks and SUVs for a number of years now. And what it actually does is it locks, so it allows the torque to be transferred equally to each wheel when you're in tough situations driving off-road. Now that's fantastic, but what we found is that for really extreme situations, when you're going over big rocks and your wheels are articulating, that actually having a front locking differential offers that same confidence and also control. So we've added that to this next generation Ranger Raptor. Again, it's a fantastic feature, and I know myself, I've driven it and I love it. It gives that control over those really tough situations. We have gone to the next level in off-road suspension. So we work with our great partners at Fox to understand what the next technology is for our dampers and our springs to ensure that this vehicle can go where our enthusiasts need it to go. So on our current Ranger Raptor, we have what's called our position sensitive dampers. So that means it can control big inputs when you go over jumps or over really rocky terrain, but it also can control those small inputs when you're going on smooth roads. So it gives us the best of both worlds, that really nice on-road comfort, but also the control and soaking up the bumps off-road. With the next gen Ranger Raptor, we have gone one step further. So we have now got these internal bypass dampers. And what that means is that not only do you get the same comfortable ride on road, but actually there are different settings on the dampers that take inputs from the vehicle to actually make sure that during all these different events, whether it's big jumps, rocky roads, or even just corrugations, it can choose the right setting in the damper to give you the smoothest ride. It's a beast when you drive it, and it puts a smile on your face.